Yeah, you know what time it is. Valhalla Hour, let's go! Kick back, put on your headphones tight. Rob and Matt, bringing fire every night. From the land of 10,000 lakes, we rule the scene. With a crew so fresh, keeping it raw and clean. Minnesota Vikings, kings of the north. We wear our purple heart and let the battle roar forth. Breaking down the game, dissecting the plays. With passion so fierce, we'll set the night ablaze. So give us a follow, hit that like. Share it with your crew, you know we're about to strike. Valhalla Hour podcast, living life bold, where legends are made and stories are told.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the regular season episode of Valhalla Hour. With me, as always, is Matthew Listen here and Jonathan Winkleman. Rob is not here because he is attending a VWO party. So he will be partying it up again, like we did last night at the annual VWO home opener party. But there's someone else we got to check in on. And just make sure I have the right. And I do. So I gotta get the audio.
Does everyone know the story of the Rolling Rocket?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Is that just Timu Buffalo Bills fans? That's the weirdest bark I've ever heard, by the way.
So this guy apparently is from 10,000 Takes, I think.
Okay.
This is where I heard it from last year. And every Vikings win or Timberwolves win, he drinks some Rolling Rock and goes through a table.
That's just Bill's Mafia.
Bill's
That's fucked
Mafia
up.
right there.
Well, we host Bill's Mafia next year at home, so we're going to need a lot more tables.
We did not do well against Josh Allen the last time we played him, but at least we don't have Anthony Barr anymore.
Hey,
Okay.
Well,
I'm planning.
honestly, that was the second game in the NFL.
Was it?
We didn't have that much tape on him. So
Yeah. I didn't realize it was that early in the season.
Yeah. Well, next year I do plan to go through a table or two. When Bill's Mafia comes through, I'm going through it.
If I go through a table, it's going to be more Chris Farley style because I'm blackout drunk and heavy.
I want someone to Spartan kick me while I salute. But so let's start off with our regularly scheduled program. We'll check back in on the Rolling Rock soon after he gets out of intensive care. So, week 1, primetime, JJ McCarthy debut. Vikes 27, Bums 24.
Whoop, whoop.
And what's being called as an epic comeback, about as epic as the 15-point Buffalo Bills win last week. Both of them in prime time, though. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take the win. Honestly, like their last touchdown was garbage time.
Right.
The Bears defense just looked gassed.
Ours should have been gassed. Like that's, I get they are. I get that's legitimate.
Gas. What are you talking about? Like we actually didn't have the ball that much, but their defense, our defense should have been freaking gassed as hell.
Our defense did look gassed in the first. our special teams also was a little gassed. But the Bears defense just looked done. I've never seen them just fall apart like that.
Well, at the same time, you look at what Miles Price did, and then we had a one block punt. Sorry.
One of the things I did notice once JJ threw that pick six, everything he seemed to fall into place.
I hope it's not that way for his career.
I don't think so. I think it was his welcome to the NFL moment.
You know what though? If he's gonna throw one pick six a game, but then get three more touchdowns outside of that one pick six, I'll take the 3-to-1 ratio.
That's a strong ratio.
I would too, but what if we don't get the 3-1?
Well, then they don't get the pick six.
There was some good and some bad. One of the things I did notice, did you guys see the Kevin O'Connell speech afterwards?
Oh yeah, my second favorite part of the season.
Oh, that's like my favorite post-game ritual is
Yeah.
watching his speech.
Yeah, the locker room speeches are always a must watch after the games. I wish they would air the losses though. That's my only gripe.
Same here. I wish they would do the loss speeches too.
Right.
KOC speeches make me want to run through a wall.
Facts.
And one of the things I noticed is when JJ's name was called, not only the acceptance that the veterans have given him in that locker room, but his welcome to the NFL moment. This is why he earned that C.
So that's been the big talker since the last week, is the fact that McCarthy went up to players on the side and was like, hey guys, we're still in this. And then the whole Aaron Jones story where they're in the huddle and McCarthy goes like, is there any place you'd rather be right now? And they're saying like, man, this guy's essentially a rookie and he's going into these guys that are 6 to 10 years in the league going like, hey guys, like get back in it. Like, where else would you rather be? A lot of other rookie quarterbacks, the veterans are, man, shit your ass down, shut up. But this team fully buys into McCarthy. He's an absolute leader. And like even like Aaron Jones said, he's like, we were the ones in our head, and here's this guy in his first start that's cool as a cucumber that's getting us all back on track. He's like, it's incredible.
It's incredible. And
I actually admire him.
Yeah. We have to also give I brought this up for a good reason. I'm going to give a tip of my Helga horns to JJ McCarthy and his beautiful fiance for welcoming in their son yesterday.
Congrats. Welcome to the world, Rome. Rome McCarthy. It's a dope name.
He's gonna take it. And his demeanor, his leadership, he's ready for this.
Yeah.
And welcome to the
really
show,
believe
Mr.
he is.
Paul. So with that being said, let's go into everybody's favorite topic, a returner, heroes and zeros. And Q, welcome onto the show. Who is your hero and zero, or multiple?
Are they muted?
My bad. I have myself muted. I'm watching this fucking Georgia Tech Clemson game. My hero, Jordan Mason. He opened up the fucking running game. He took a lot of pressure off of JJ to allow him to be able to make the throws. I'm gonna just be honest. Like watching the game as it progressed, I like that he bounced back from that pick six, and I like that our offensive coordinator drew it up again, went right back to the exact same fucking route combo with a little bit of flavor, and he went in. So I'm gonna say Trey Mason, Jordan Mason. I mean for for opening up that run game. That's my hero. I can't necessarily give anybody a 0 week 1. We're gonna have misassignments. There's gonna be some bad plays. So I can't really give no 0. I think all around, I think that was a good rally and team win.
Yeah. Winkleman, heroes and zeros.
Okay, so my hero would actually be Van Ginkel, just because he deflected the pass that could have done something, and Miles Price would be another hero on special teams, just because he kept on putting us there, putting us in a spot where we needed to be on the 50 or above. My 0 would definitely be our left tackle, Go. Even though his name sounds good, he's got to be a 0
Okay.
because how much pressure he gave up.
Yeah. And I do got to welcome in a very special commentator, Mr. I Party with Smoot. I like it's a Minnetonka boat party reference, so
Playing dice.
I just want y'all to know, if y'all have any thought of a K Club Nick anywhere in the future, hell no. Georgia Tech got this man rattled right now.
Oh, you gotta love college football. Matthew, heroes and zeros.
So my hero is going to be special teams overall. Like Jonathan said, the fact that Miles Price had like an average kickoff return and punt return of like 22.5 yards. Like, when's the last time we had a return brought across the 50 to set us up for good field position? Like, we've talked about that, especially Rob has brought that up multiple times this offseason about just how obviously special teams field positions huge in the NFL, and we finally had it. It helped ease the offense. We had Will Reichard with a Chicago tying record 59-yard field goal. We had the blocked punt late in the fourth quarter that helped us out. Our special teams just absolutely showed up. Eric Wilson was an absolute stud on special teams. My 0, I also agree with Jonathan, is going to be School. I get he's the backup. I get that the Bears have a good D line. I get that he didn't take any snaps with the first team. Still, he was in Houston. It's not like he's a first year starter. He was pretty brutal. Thank God Donovan Jackson, who would be my second hero, because he gave up zeros across the board, was to his side. Otherwise, that would have been a lot worse.
Yeah. There are some things I do want to bring up, and I partnered with Smoot actually brought up a good point. Did you guys see pictures of the field condition in Chicago? That was terrible.
Yeah.
And we're lucky. Both sides are lucky to escape that game with no serious injury because of the field conditions.
Well, if you look at our injury report,
We
we got
a serious hamstring's a serious injury because you never know how to gauge it.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Cash will be out probably 5-6 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, the field conditions were an abomination, and I'm gonna hand that one a big old 0. And I don't blame field conditions often or at all, but this was just a terrible job by the Chicago Parks Department. This was terrible.
I mean, it's only fair. People want to talk shit about turf and how turf causes injuries, but then when you have field conditions like that, how is that not also like a valid reason?
Like, if you pay attention to Washington, the Commanders, or Redskins, whatever you want to call them, their field is absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
Oh,
most injured field in the NFL. What is there?
Yeah, well, it was the Giants and Jets for a long time was what season-ending injuries.
Yeah.
Definitely one of my zeros is Schoolie. Just he needs to go down to the second string for a little bit and learn a little bit more. I do
But
have a
could
few
you
heroes.
imagine our O line with freaking our starting left tackle, Darisaw, and Jackson next to each other?
Well, we're not going to find out this week.
That's what.
Um, some of my
But at
heroes.
the same time, Atlanta doesn't have that good of a defense.
So some of my heroes, I got to give it to the special teams unit that tipped punt put us in perfect range. Definitely.
I mean, that Eller catch kind of put us in perfect range too.
Justin Jefferson, the other JJ, he's a few catches away from another Vikings record.
One catch, right?
One catch.
This is an NFL record, not even just a Vikings record.
I think this is like he's gonna be a Hall of Famer for sure.
He already is.
I mean, we already have Chris Carter and Randy Moss.
Yeah. Will the Thrill for his record tying, and can anyone name who he tied the record with?
No.
It was Ryan Longwell, ain't it?
Nope.
Gary Anderson.
Actually, the guy is in actually playing still. Parrot, something like that.
Matt Prater, January
Prater,
2016.
yeah, I knew it was a P.
How terrible is it that the longest field goal are held by two rivals of the Chicago Bears, the Vikings and the Lions?
Prater is actually not a Lion anymore.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't think I think he was a Bronco when he broke it.
With Lions. He was with the Lions there.
No, he's not there anymore.
Yeah.
He's a Jet, I believe.
Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna also give a big hero to JJ McCarthy. How he settled down after that pick six, led that huddle.
Prater's with the Bills.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not looking it up, but
anyways, JJ McCarthy.
Yep, JJ, and the icing on the cake, obviously, his child being born. This was the week of his life for him, and he deserves every accolade. And he did get NFC North Offensive Player of the Week.
I'm gonna be honest. He played his ass off in that second half. He did,
yes.
And I seen some things from him that I think he was that. I think that knee injury was a blessing for him. I don't think he was fully 100% ready for the NFL last season. I think him being able to sit, really grasp a hold of the offense. He had a year just to grasp a hold of KOC's offensive mentality. And I love that. So here we are, year 2, which is our reincarnated rookie season for him. I like what I seen. I like the grit and determination. The rushing touchdown, oh my gosh, I love the quarterback. Like I can go on and on and on and on.
That rushing touchdown could have caused T.J. Hawkinson an injury.
You know what I mean? It
Right.
can, but we know that the average lifespan in a pocket is just as bad as a running quarterback.
Yeah.
So
I love the determination of him and the grit of him coming back in the fourth quarter. But I want a fourth quarter player.
We're gonna get that. I think we asking for a lot because I'm gonna be honest. who the first 3 drives was like, okay, this is our guy. I'm rocking with him. Let's be honest. Because them first 3 drives, I was like, all right, really, first half, I was like, all right, get him out of there. I've seen enough. Give me somebody that has some experience. Like, we need to win this game. I'm going to be honest.
Let me ask you a question. Jim Harbaugh or a player like the KC quarterback? Oh, what the hell is it?
Patrick Mahomes?
Mahomes, yeah.
What,
or Trent
what's
Green,
the question?
or
I fully understand this question, Winkle.
Yeah, what's the
Trent
question?
Green, Patrick Mahomes.
I'm trying to follow you, baby. Like, come on.
Like, I want a quarterback that plays all 4 quarters.
It was his first game.
Yeah.
Okay, so Caleb Williams, this was start number 18, and he had 10 for 10 in his first.
About a first pick here. Like Patrick
That's the
Mahomes
thing. Caleb Williams was the first pick. And it's game 18. Caleb Williams was the number 1 overall pick.
I'm talking about Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, but you're saying you wanted Patrick Mahomes when McCarthy was in his first start. I'm talking about the number 1 overall pick in the NFL. Caleb Williams was in his 18th start. He went 10 for 10 to start the game, and then he went 11 for 35. I'm talking. Please stop interrupting. I'm talking. 18th game. He went 11 for 35 after his opening drive. We have the 10th pick in the draft in his first start, and I know he played like shit for 3 quarters, but he did what winning quarterbacks do, and he balled the fuck out in the 4th quarter, and we won against a division team in primetime on the road. So we can sit here and be like, well, I want a quarterback that plays all 4 quarters. It was his first start, and if you want Mahomes, there's one Mahomes. Like, that's such an unrealistic standard.
And that's right, and that's a very good synopsis.
But at the same time,
he played a competitive game over 18
I don't care about that. What I'm saying is, we need a team all together to play 4 quarters.
No team in week 1 completely played an all 4 quarter game.
Cincinnati was 2 missed field goals away from losing to the Browns.
And Baltimore
just choked. And
the Lions got destroyed by Green Bay.
So
no one had complete games this week. No one.
Exactly. So Winkle, when you say you want a quarterback that plays all 4 quarters, there's not a quarterback in this league in the history that has consistently put together a complete 4 quarter game. There's ups and downs in the game. You're gonna have ups and downs. Yeah. Patrick Mahomes has ups and downs. Joe Burrow has ups and downs. Justin Herbert, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson just had a hell of a down. You squandered a 15-point lead. He's got to be killing them boys in practice this week. So what I'm saying is, like, I understand what you're asking. That's a perfect world. We love football. We know that nothing is perfect.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you. You take. Go ahead, Matt. My bad.
So Chip has a very good question. Why do Viking fans hate McCarthy? The guy throws dots. I personally don't.
I don't either.
I'd say it was about a 50-50 shot on Facebook and Twitter of people saying, like, even in group chats I'm in, put Wentz in. Why isn't Wentz in? If you're going to bench your, like, franchise future quarterback a quarter and a half into his first game, A, that's terrible coaching, and B, that just means that you never trust him in the first place, and us not bringing in somebody like Rodgers was a mistake if you're going to bench him after a quarter and a half. I brought this up a couple weeks ago. Freaking Trevor Lawrence in Jacksonville is going into year 5, and he still gets excuses. I knew McCarthy was going to get like a short leash. I thought fans would turn on him after like 6 or 7 games. I had no way thought fans were going to turn on him after a quarter and a half, and it's embarrassing.
I can honestly say I'm tired of giving Trevor Lawrence excuses. because
He should.
he's actually had some weapons over there that he's just not been able to really get it done with.
What about Tua?
The Tua has no excuse either.
And people
Well,
turned on Tua. No
Tua's
one
got
thinks he's
issues.
good anymore.
Tua's got issues. He's one concussion away from CTE.
Yeah.
So I'm just to the point of I want to sit back, I want to kick back, watch football. I feel like this year in football all around, it's just a special year.
Right.
And when
My Florida
JJ
State
Baxter being compared to Fran Tarkenton, I'm not going to sit there and argue.
I'm
Winkleman.
I'm riding a high horse right now, Chesterton. Vikings winning, Florida State winning. I picked Georgia Tech to upset Clemson. I got Tennessee upsetting Georgia later. Hey, man, I am A-OK in the football world. I have it figured out in my world.
Winkleman's got an admirer in the comment section.
Where's Rob?
He's at the party.
He's at a VWO Army party.
My question to you
Winkleman
is
has an admirer
right?
in the comments. So
in the first round, do you think we should take CJ Allen, linebacker?
No. I'm not even thinking about the drafts. Can we make the playoffs first?
Can we make the Super Bowl first?
I'm just trying to get to the playoffs, win the division, and get to the playoffs. I'm not even thinking about an NFL draft.
So Chip is saying that we should be pretty much thankful for having McCarthy since he has not lost the game since 2022.
I'm very thankful to have McCarthy.
Yeah,
that's the main reason why we should be happy with McCarthy.
Yeah. Brent, I can tell you're a Lions fan. Yeah, I was not expecting it to be this damn close. I was more expecting a blowout than this close one. But yeah, you should have bet on it to get some more cash
I actually
money.
expected it to be close. We always
the spread
very close.
Yeah, the spread was only 1.5.
No.
Yeah.
I would.
I'm with you, Chip. Put him in.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Is like I hate. Sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
I was one of them screaming it.
Well, it's like the narrative flipping after the game kind of pisses me off because all offseason we heard about how Chicago won the offseason. They crushed free agency. Like they went out and fixed their own like we did. They had a great draft. They went out and got Ben Johnson as their head coach. They got Caleb Williams going into year 2, so he's going to be more developed and polished. And we're supposed to get smoked. And then we go out there and win, and it's all, well, it's just the Bears, especially Packers fans. You guys were a field goal away from getting swept by them last year, so I don't know why y'all are talking shit. But it's like, again, it's the fact that, like, yeah, going into the game, it's like, well, McCarthy's a rookie. They brought in a bunch of injured old players, and then we went, it's just Chicago.
Yeah,
I like whatever.
I like Matt L. He go off. I like him. I like the yeah. I'm Packer fan.
So I'm gonna bring back something called Around the League. One of our future opponents this season has taken a massive hit to their offense. The Washington Commanders have lost Austin Eckler to an Achilles injury for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Well, then Jaden Reed with a broken collarbone.
Yeah, well, I've heard 3 to 6 weeks for that, but we'll see.
Oh, they said last night 8 to 10, but 3 to 6 would be a pretty quick recovery for a broken collarbone.
Well,
he's done for the season. Like, if you actually watch the injury that happened, he was jumping up and down, and his leg collapsed.
Oh. Wait, so he did it on a celebration?
No, he was running to a spot where he can catch the ball, and he literally basically didn't beef up that much. It was one of those things where he put one leg down and then the other leg down and the other leg down fell.
Ugh.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's never good.
they're aiming for a November return for him, and we don't play the Packers until week 12. That's our first game against the Packers.
Yeah.
So, speedy recovery to Austin Eckler and Jaden Reed. Eckler,
Jordan Reed, I really think that was a freaking horse collar.
Well, yeah, if that was a horse collar and they didn't call it, that's honestly, personally, that's bullshit. I hate to see an elite athlete like that go down and the refs not
he had
calling that.
Arms wrapped around his neck as they went down.
What? Oh, I think I have the picture of that. If I'm gonna pull up was it this?
No, it was in the end zone. Jaden Reed went up for it and then came down like right on his shoulder area.
Yeah,
it didn't look like a horse collar to me. It looked like they just tried to wrap him up.
Wrapped him up and was literally around him.
Yeah, but he didn't like drag him down. They were both in the air. He just kind of wrapped him up and threw it.
Like, to me, he didn't do that, but to me, it looked like it.
Oh,
yeah, it's not a horse collar when it's in the air.
Okay, that just made me relive my dislocated shoulder.
Oof.
But at the same time, he landed on his shoulder.
Yeah, absolutely landed on it. Yep.
Oh God, that's gotta hurt. Oh.
Yeah, Xavier Worthy dislocated his shoulder because Travis Kelce doesn't know where he's going.
Yeah.
Week 1 was a complete mess across the board.
Route run. I thought it was a defensive player, but it was an offensive player that gave me his shoulder in my face.
Yeah, but so moving on to this week's game, we're going to go start with our score predictions versus Kirk Coles Cash. That's right. The return of the Falcons and the return of Kirk Coles Cash. So
yeah, but he's going to be on the bench.
It's going to be in Phoenix.
Yeah, it's going to be Phoenix. Kirk can wave to the crowd from the sideline.
What's going to be your score prediction for this game?
Go around the board.
Y'all want me first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Score prediction?
Yep.
I want to see the defense come out and put together a complete game and actually put their stamp on it. So, I'm gonna say like 35-7, 35-10.
Oh,
I think we give a good time. And I actually think the defense wakes up, and I think we get a few turnovers, and I think we actually get some shit done, special teams wise, actually scoring.
That'd be wonderful.
Yeah, I think they're gonna try to draw it up and dial it up this week. I think they're gonna try. I think KOC is gonna try to amp the offense up to be as fast paced as possible. Like if you really think about the offense, like outside of like maybe Aaron Jones, Adam Thielen, like you got a lot of young guys. Like a lot of guys in like their late 20s, early 30s. Not too many in their late 30s. So
right.
Let's run it. Run a gun. Give it the gas.
All right.
And do no good to have a Corvette in the garage and not stomp that bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, so my prediction is 35-17.
Okay. Matthew?
I'm going to say 31-21. I think Thielen, coming back home. It's a home game finally. Well, not finally. It's only week 2. So I think he gets super amped. I think McCarthy feeds off the crowd a whole bunch. I don't think he has the slow start like he had last week. Maybe for the first quarter. I don't think for the first 3 quarters like last week. I think we realized last week that Mason's a really good power back, and I think we use him a little bit more. The thing that scares me with Atlanta's offense is obviously Bijan. He's the best running back in the NFL, not Saquon Barkley, and he doesn't have Philly's offensive line, so he might just be the best running back in the NFL. So he's going to be really hard to hold. Drake London is questionable. He is playing, but he is questionable. He got a little banged up, so that helps. Pitts doesn't scare me at all. Penix is solid, but I mean, he's in his first handful of starts, so he's not super experienced either. So I don't think that he has the edge over McCarthy. So I think that they do some damage just because they do have some talented players. But I think the home energy and McCarthy being a little more settled, Thielen coming back home, I think we win by 10, 30, 20.
That's another thing. Like McCarthy being settled. I think McCarthy wasn't settled for the first 3 quarters until he got that pick 6. Then he realized it's a game.
Great minds think alike, Chip.
So
he picked up his stuff.
So this week we have home opener. We have the classic game, one of our alternates. This week we face a quarterback we have not faced before. We have faced Kirk Cousins, former quarterback. I don't think Kirk's going to see the field, but if we do, I hope the boo birds rain down on him. With Drake London questionable, I'm going to give us 31-24 Minnesota.
So I got a question. How I ain't looked at Atlanta. That's one team I have not looked at. What does that offense look like with Michael Penix Jr. running it?
They look decent.
They look decent. Like their offense is good, but their defense is questionable.
So they put $170 million on the bench.
Yes.
For a rookie.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it.
He showed grit last week. His rushing touchdown,
I don't give a damn. Show that grit this week. It's lunchtime. the hit man should be back. So
I thought he's been ruled out.
Is he ruled out? I hadn't looked.
He's questionable.
Okay.
He should be back. I don't see him missing 2 back-to-back weeks, especially not a home opener. I don't think he's missed a home opener in a long time.
He's been out since freaking June.
What?
Right. What about
I
June?
think that's what the defense was missing last
or
week.
July.
They were missing him. The defense for sure missed Harrison Smith last week, and if we can get him back this week, I think that's why I say I think we're able to get it back on track.
Yeah.
I'm anticipating him being back in that secondary, and that'll sure things up that much more as far as not being decisive and actually knowing where they're supposed to be.
Well, if Harrison Smith's back, Metellus can play wherever we want him to.
Correct.
Which we might need because Cashman's out and Van Ginkel is out. So we're going to have to rely on Dallas Turner and Eric Wilson this week. If we can get Metellus to play a little bit of linebacker.
I love Eric Wilson. I'm okay with
for sure.
I know E will gonna pull up and he gonna show out. He showed that week 1. E will
for sure.
E will gonna do what E will do. I ain't worried about E will.
But if we can get Metellus to play a little bit of linebacker, that would help.
Should have never let Eric Wilson leave years ago. But hey, he back now. A couple other guys we can go get. I like to bring back to Minnesota on this ride and get the job done.
Yeah. So looking at the Falcons depth chart, There is some retreads on here, I will say. Like Darnell Mooney, we saw him with Chicago. We know how to deal with him. Ray McLeod. Charlie Werner, wasn't he on the 49ers?
Maybe, yeah.
No.
That name,
No.
that name sounds very familiar. Bijan
Ray McLeod looked
Robinson.
sneaky good last week, by the way.
Well, yeah, they lost 23-20.
Yeah. I'm just saying he made some good plays.
They lost 24-20. Freaking what's his face? Emeka Buka had 2 touchdowns.
Right. Bucky Irving scored.
Yeah, but yeah, just there's a few people, I mean, that we know how to deal with, but I think we'll be okay. We just have to watch game tape from last year, from when we absolutely spanked them.
Yeah, their team hasn't really improved.
I'm not gonna say watch game tape from last year because that was Kirk Cousins. That offense is gonna look a little bit different.
I don't know. I think that's why Kirk struggled in Atlanta last year, is because they forced him to play Atlanta's style offense.
Like, is he Randall Cunningham or something?
Nope.
Yeah. So I have the injury report for both teams. Atlanta, DeMarco Hellams is questionable. Agnew, Fuller, Nelson, and Washington are all out. Pierce Jr. and Bowman Jr. are both questionable. Darnell Mooney is set to go. Drake London is set to go. Okuda, Gink, and Darisaw are out for us. Darisaw, we kind of knew going in. Okuda and Gink, just because they're in concussion protocol. Everyone is set to go. Harrison Smith's questionable, and Austin Keys is questionable.
So I am gonna sound
Go ahead.
I'm gonna sound like the littlest of alarms on Darisaw. I think it's a little weird how he was getting first team reps basically all off season, and then he's out week 1, which we kind of assumed is because Chicago's field was so shitty. We didn't want him to test his leg. But it sounds like the reports are is that he's regressing, and he had that post on Instagram where he's talking about setbacks. And so I hope he didn't re-aggravate something. I really, really thought that he was going to start this week, being on turf at home, having, again, taken all the first-team reps. So I'm sounding a little bit of alarm. I hope that he's not further away than he is. Otherwise, we should have put him on short-term IR to start the season.
Yeah. There's some.
So my opinion on that is this:
I know we put
we
two
always
on IR. Who were
do
the two
this.
we did?
We play precautionary,
Let's take a look who we put on IR.
and
I know.
I think that's what we're doing.
Well, if you're going to play cautionary, then put him on IR and free up that roster spot. There's no reason to make him waste the roster spot if you know he's going to be on the bench.
Ty Chandler and Blake Cashman.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Tim
Like,
Jones and Nick Vanette
honestly, the Blake Cashman, whatever his name is, scares me because we don't have any really good covered linebackers.
I mean, we got guys on the roster that can play, man.
Yeah.
And you can sit here and say that, right? But a lot of our players are blitz guys. Ivan Pace is more of a blitz guy. And
I think
You don't watch Ivan Pace very well because Ivan Pace is actually a very damn good coverage linebacker.
yeah, really.
Yeah.
So he
They
just
he
misses his coverage almost all the time.
misses what coverage?
Dude,
You do realize that these zones are set for the drops to be to a certain area, right?
yeah.
So are you understanding the game
I
plan?
understand the game, dude.
Are you actually understanding his zone and what he's
Do
attached
you understand his zone?
I would like to believe I did. I played football for a lot of years, bro. I'm just saying you try to state the obvious. Yes, we have focal players that we like to blitz. They're effective, but Ivan Pace is not a terrible coverage linebacker.
I also think we're underselling Eric Wilson.
Yes, for real.
Eric Wilson
Eric
is
Wilson is
probably
phenomenal.
a better player than Ivan Pace.
He may
Eric
very
Wilson
well
was sneaky good this week.
be a better coverage linebacker than Ivan Pace. But he very well has had a lot more time in the league and a lot more experience, and he's seen a lot more shit thrown at him than Ivan Pace. So you beat down on guys. It's not okay. It's a team effort. I'm looking at what we putting around him and what we can do to make him successful. And making him successful is he creates pressure. He creates a mismatch with his speed. So why would I not
But
use
at the same
that?
time, when you look at his height and his advantage, there's
Yeah.
a reason why he was undrafted, dude.
And there's a reason why he's on the starting defense, dude.
So moving on to our last topic. What are some of our keys to the V? And Q, we're going to start off with you.
Think you said things we need.
Keys to the V. This is our special topic, our weekly topic about how we can score the V.
I honestly think we need to pound the rock as effectively as possible. Open up the passing lanes. We need to get JJ in a rhythm early. We need to get the JJ to TJ connections going. And I know for a fact that the offense is just gonna open up once Jordan Addison comes back. So I'm just waiting. You know what I'm saying? We need to keep the wheels spinning and hope that he can just come in and turn it on.
Okay. Matthew?
Yeah, like I kind of said during my breakdown of the score prediction, the key is going to be to just contain Bijan. He's their obvious best player. If you can limit the run game and force Penix to have to carry the game, I don't think he can do it, especially with their star receiver being banged up. Like I said, Darnell Mooney doesn't scare me. McLeod doesn't scare me. We have a good enough defense to shut those guys down. Allen and Hargrave, I think it was they recorded, was it 13 total QB pressures week one, and we only had 46 the entire season last year between our interior defenders. So I think they're going to be a huge factor. I think they're going to make Penix have to run around a lot, which he's good at doing. I just don't think he's going to be able to establish a lot of throwing. So that's good. Yeah, for defense, just contain Bijan and make Penix beat you, which I don't think he can do.
Okay. Some of our keys to the V this week will have to be Penix, contain him. Pound the rock. That's going to be one of our other keys. And Drake London, make sure we contain him. It's going to be a defensive game. Definitely. We are going to be without Van Gink. I like Van Gink. It's a huge loss for our defense. Rob did say when I saw him last night at the VW home opener party that it's going to kind of fuck us. I tend to not believe that so much. I do think it will hurt us, but it's not going to be that much. I do think if we just keep McCarthy level-headed throughout the game, play a 4-quarter game, we will get this win.
Right.
Keys to the V.
I actually want to see a heavy dose of Dallas Turner.
Same.
Oh.
Same. Like,
Come on.
I want to see how he's progressed. Like, here's the thing with Dallas Turner, he had to pick up weight, and he did that.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see if he can get to the quarterback. Dallas Turner is the one guy I'm sitting here saying, if he succeeds, our pass rush is the best pass rush in the NFL.
One of them for sure. I mean, that's the thing is like we sat here in the offseason during camp cuts and we're talking about these good looking camp bodies that were getting cut or put on the practice squad. Like, man, why aren't we keeping them on the active 53? Well, we're just that deep at D line and linebacker. And now we're out Cashman and Van Ginkel. We're supposed to panic like, oh God, woe is me. Like, no, we were just talking about how fucking deep we are at these positions. I'm not worried.
Nah,
Yeah.
we
Brent
need
says,
we need to see what Kobe King and Dallas Turner are gonna
Yep.
look like. You have to be as a linebacker, you have to be able to play across the board, I feel like. So
Right.
Brent
we
says
gonna see.
Pound Mason, he looked good. I ain't pounding anybody.
Kobe King, to me, reminds me of Ivan Pace. And at the same time, like, we took him in what round? And
6?
Okay, you got a problem with everybody. With her, I got a solution. Harrison Smith plays. We're gonna drop Harrison.
no.
We're gonna drop
Don't get
Harrison.
me wrong.
No, we're gonna play one of the young guys in the secondary, and we drop Harrison Smith in Van Ginkel's spot.
That'd be
Don't get
funny
me
as
wrong.
shit.
I'm saying that
It would work.
look at what
Yeah.
It
Ivan Pace
definitely would
did his
work.
rookie year.
He can cover a tight end, he can cover a running back, and he can cover a
Oh,
slot wide receiver.
agreed 100%.
Yep,
So what are we talking about?
he's a great
Winkle,
blitz
stop
guy.
fucking with
He's a
me.
great.
Winkle, stop fucking with me. I know too much ball. I will make your fucking head spin.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be nice to have Metellus kind of play in that little bit of a role too, because he played 11, 12 different positions on defense. I
Yep.
think we rotate him and Harrison Smith out.
Man, I'm telling you, man, I just need Brian Flores' number, man. Let me talk to him for an hour, and I'll fucking change this defense, bro. Give me an
Like,
hour,
bro,
brother,
like
and I bring
this
some shit
defense
to
is
him. Different
awesome
package,
already.
man. I'm telling
Like,
you,
they have multiple players who can disguise.
I have some shit
I
designed.
want
Hey,
offense to do the
listen,
same.
Matt Squared. I'm talking to Matt Squared up there. Matt Squared. Hey, yeah. That's your name on the podcast, Matt Squared. I have him design some shit to make Winkle fucking love Ivan Pace Jr.
Speaking of Brian Flores, I think Miami fans owe him a little bit of apology because Tua obviously is not it.
Oh no,
All
100%, 100%, 100%, and that organization owe him a healthy payday. Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think Mike McDaniel has made it through their whole season?
Yes.
Me personally, Miami is one of the places where you really go for your career to die as a coach. Like
You're not wrong.
Brian Flores' career literally died in a year and a half over there. Okay,
2 years.
A year and a half. That last 6 months, he was just trying to get the fuck out. But like seriously, like it literally like who's really had any success over there except for Shula?
Yeah,
You're true.
Who?
Not me.
Not any that I can think of modern day since I've been alive these 32 almost years.
44 years, and only one I can think of is Trula.
You know what I'm saying? So Miami not a good place. It's probably beautiful.
right.
It's probably beautiful. You probably go make a lot of money, but is it ideal?
I remember one time, okay, I'm going to tell you guys this right now. The Vikings were playing Dolphins, and my stepfather told me there was this guy who did bets. And it was Monday night, and he's like, "You really believe the Vikings are going to beat the Dolphins? Go pick that guy at the bar."
No shit.
No shit.
Make that
He
your
said he fought me. And I'm like, no. We ended up winning that game.
Yeah, the Dolphins are not a good franchise.
No.
This is
Well,
Hey,
this
so
is
what's the? I
when
got a question though. What's the word on the command
Marino was the quarterback.
to the Redskins?
Daniels?
Daniel is the only quarterback that I care about.
Hear me, Matt?
What about Daniels?
No, I said what's the word on the Commanders' name change back to the Redskins?
Oh,
it's not going to happen. Not going to
Huh?
happen.
Not gonna
You
happen.
sure? Somebody said it was gonna happen.
There's always, every year since it's happened, there's been reports of like, oh, there's talk of changing it. The NFL is never going to allow it. Just basically off a pure cost situation, they're not going to change it back.
I
No.
mean,
I mean, if you look at
they
a
can't have
Cleveland
that many
Indians,
jerseys printed up. It can't be that many. Come on now. Maybe a few thousand per player that people really, really like. Like, come on now.
I
at the
don't
same
see it
time,
happening.
like, I don't
guarantee
get
is
the
made to order.
disrespect.
Not even going there. I just don't see them going back to it.
Yeah. So, time for our final thoughts for the week. And Q, as always, we're starting with you.
Start with me. My final thought. Winkle, you're a very nice guy. Okay. Nah, man. I'm just sitting here enjoying some college football, getting ready for a marvelous yet once again primetime game. I think we've actually won quite a few here on the late end, and I'm feeling pretty good about these primetime games that we got on this here schedule this year. So, nah, man, I'm ready to see what we gonna get into, how we gonna come out, if we gonna come out flat or if we gonna come out swinging, come Sunday night. So, that's my final thoughts.
Okay, Winkleman.
Man, I'm gonna say, I'm serious and say this. I hope we win, but
Yeah, I mean,
I don't got anything else. I just want us to win.
Yeah, Matthew.
My final thoughts are: I just want to see the Vikings defense get a pick six because I could use it for fantasy.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for joining us this week. My final thoughts. It's going to be a good one. Buckle up and hang on. Skol!
Goal.
Go.
Yeah, yo, it's game time. Ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports. Just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken. Stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a beat. We break down the game, make the info sweet. The Daily Huddle Podcast, noon to 1. CST Zone, we're just having fun. Toss your doubts, we bring the facts. Tune into the Huddle.